Okay. That was Laker's turn, which means it's now the turn of the pig on a motorcycle. And he revs his engine again and goes 1, 2, 3. Okay, he goes that way. And he does a drive. He pulls out his machete and does a drive-by on Geiger.
Predictable.
You did just blast him with radiation eyes, which just seemed like a justification for doing it.
You can't take that personal.
I was going to say I would have turned and ridden my motorcycle far away at that point, but
Yeah.
So that is a 21 versus AC.
Ouch.
Oh no, Geiger's getting battered.
A little.
So is that? I'm assuming that's enough to hit you.
Yes, it is.
Okay, and because he's on a motorcycle doing this, he does extra damage. So he does 13 points of physical damage with his machete.
Holy
Yeah, you're getting
Wait.
down there. Are you okay? Are you bloodied? I bet.
I think I might want to use my power armor, which has a trigger. Oh no, the trigger is you take damage.
You take damage, and you can trigger whatever it does.
Yeah, the power armor says that it's an immediate interrupt.
Okay.
It's triggered by me taking damage, and the effect is that I gain resist 5 to all damage until the end of my next turn. But that means that I still take the full damage right now, right?
It's an interrupt, so
It's
that
an
means
interrupt,
it
so-
happens as the damage happens. So it turns on, and you can resist 5 of the damage that I just did.
Yeah,
So-
it's just like the adaptive resistance. It actually retroactively stops some of it.
I use it.
That's a really good idea about right now.
So I only take how much damage?
That was 13 points, so you take 5 off that, which is 8.
8.
Wait.
Ouch. It still hurts.
Yeah,
I'm bleeding.
yeah.
And he swings past with a motorbike. He is now looping round. So he's basically level with Opera and back ladder on the outside of the metal structure. going
How many
down.
squares away is he
Behind.
from me right now?
From you, he is 2 squares away from you.
Oh, perfect. I don't even have to go anywhere. That's because he's going to get a force spike.
Ooh.
which
Well, let's have a look. It is your turn, so yeah.
I know. So that will be +9 to this roll. Now, I tried to use this on the previous Roadhog and rolled incredibly badly. So let's see what happens with this one. Oh, I roll a 10, which gives me a 19.
Okay, 19 versus AC, is that?
Yes.
That's going to be enough to hit him. It's
Oh,
enough to hit him,
excellent.
even if he had still been reduced. Yeah, you hit him, or whatever it is that a force
That's
spike
my
does.
force
I imagine
spike.
it does-
It lashes out 2 squares, right?
Mhm.
Because
Yep.
apparently it goes ka-chunk. And I actually don't know what it does. Somebody has the Omega Tech card, has to read it.
Have a look.
I wrote it down as fast as I could while Tazio was talking, and that's all I have. I don't know what the damage is. It was really complicated, though, so I gave up.
Force spike,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
It does 3d8 plus strength modifier plus 5 your level force damage.
There you go.
So
I seem to remember
I
it was
imagine that's-
something pleasant like that. I'm going to need another little die here. That's kind of cool.
And
Kind of fun
I'm
when you have to go
going
and dig for another die for damage. I'm pleased with that idea. There we go. Okay, 3d8 plus strength modifier, correct?
3d8 plus strength plus 2 for your level.
Plus, wait, say that again?
Your level's 1, it does twice your level plus. Just roll the d8s and then we'll add it. We'll work after.
Oh, on 3d8, I get a total of 7.
Cool. Right. So 7 plus
Out of a
the,
potential
your
24.
strength modifier, which is 4. So that's 11. Plus your level twice, so that's 13 damage to the
It could have been 23 just as easily. Oh, well. Okay,
Well, it takes ongoing damage too, so I wouldn't complain.
Yes, we'll do that in a minute. So what did I say? 13. So that there. He is easily blooded, and the special effect happens with blooded triggers, which is that his bike disappears out from under him and crashes down an embankment. And is no longer his.
Excellent. So basically, I knock him off his bike, which goes.
And
boing,
he
boing,
wipes
boing.
out and is now prone.
Excellent.
See there, so remember that. Maybe I'll go there. Yes, okay. And he will take ongoing 5 force damage.
That's right. Now he's on fire. Right.
Which is save ends, so he'll take that a bit. Right. Okay. And he's on his back on the ground. I imagine feeling quite sorry for himself. Looking rather battered and bruised and generally smashed in. That
You'll
means
notice
no
I
bonus.
ignored the badger.
Indeed. Well, he hasn't exactly covered himself in glory, though. So I'm going to use that.
I you know what? I even have a minor action. That's awesome. I'll turn to him and say, there, you've done your part. I'll even say that you hurt me and hurt me so ouch, ouch, ouch. Now get.
I frown. Okay, my turn?
It is Geiger's turn.
Okay. Is he close enough, the biker guy, close enough for me to reach him and give him another stare?
Oh my God, you're going to fry him where he lies there, huh?
1, 2, 3.
Sizzling him.
So he is 3 squares away from you.
Oh, I don't even have to move then.
If it's a ranged attack, he does get a +2 to his defenses for being on the ground and what he would hit.
Oh, yeah. Well.
But hey, it still doesn't mean it doesn't necessarily give him that cover advantage. So.
And now straight down.
Mm-hmm.
And burning with my eyes, hopefully. With a total of 20, do I still hit him?
Yes. It's the end of your next turn. Yeah, well, it doesn't matter, but yes, you hit him. Because partly else, his AC is still reduced from your previous attack. Right, yes, you hit him. Do damage.
So I rolled a 5 plus 11 damage.
11 damage. Okay. You know, I said he was lying on the ground prone. He isn't getting up again.
Oh, that's the end of that. Okay.
I
think there's a horrible sizzling noise.
Yes, I don't think he's likely to be getting up again ever. So,
Ew.
Oops.
I was kind of hoping not to kill any of them, but then again, we are talking about Geiger.
And now that's my fault? You started it and it's my fault?
You didn't have to fry him.
Well, you know what?
So-
Recriminations can come later.
You are not going to regret trying
Right.
this delicious kebab that I've just done.
Oh, well,
So,
he may have a point.
It's radioactive. I can't eat it.
Mm.
so
All right. So, yes, Ross.
that's the end of the round. I
Poor Ross.
was previously considering making you make perception rolls, but since they've been pointed out to you, I will tell you that there is a group and vehicle and something approaching up the tracks towards this area. Perhaps something to do with ceremonies and opening ceremonies of the market. You are obviously welcome to hang around and see what they want. All
Actually,
finish this
said
fight. They are
that's-
probably a few rounds away from
I'll say-
getting here.
Excellent. Right on time. That's the witch. I need to talk to her.
do you still want to file your complaint? Because I think we want to go move out of here and do something more.
Productive.
Well,
Yes,
I should say there are more combatants, but I don't know if the Dabber and the Batter are feeling combative.
It probably depends what you do next. If you decided to try and
Okay, well,
You
let's
need
see.
to-
So Geiger took her action, so who's next?
that's the end of that round. I would just inform you this vehicle,
Yes.
people, things are
Yes.
coming closer.
We got you on that.
I may have been counting down how many rounds happened before they arrived, but I don't know how many it's going to be. Going to action. So it is now the start of the next round, and the dabber with his rifle is thinking what to do. Yeah, that's probably what he's going to do. You have to have a special attack. Yes. Okay. He does a move away from you lot because you're scary. So basically, he's heading south, which puts him near the big crater that I talked about earlier. And then he tries to shoot somebody because he's laying down suppressive fire to prevent you following him. Who's he going to shoot? He's going to shoot scary radiation-eyed person, I suspect.
He better not.
That's bad. She's injured. We are not.
I know that.
Yeah.
Well, they may not. That's a 16 versus AC.
Ooh, I think that'll miss with the armor and everything. She's hard to hit.
Yeah, no, they don't get me.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So, as I say, a
Sure.
wild shot with his rifle as he tries to, as he starts potentially retreating. He definitely moved further away from you.
Well, that's a good
I
sign
would
anyway.
suggest that it ricocheted off my armor and hits some decoration that's hanging and lets it fall. So,
Quing. Another CD hits the dirt. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so the badger goes next.
I suggested
Badger,
it's peaceful.
he is-
It's peaceful. The Eagles' greatest hits with peaceful, easy
Ah.
feeling on my mind. Yes. Okay. Onward.
That is possible. What does the badger do? The badger shifts away from Okma, and very ostentatiously puts down the mace that he tried to hit with his spikes club, and backs away even more.
Oh, good.
So
Okay.
he's a couple of squares away from you.
Right.
Doesn't have a mace in his hand anymore.
That
Which
sounds.
means it is now Laker's turn.
Yes, Leica thinks this market is the worst market she's ever visited, and she's done with it. And she's going to tell Okma that those nice little lemmings that she hit upon had some idea where to find Geigers, mice, and maybe a little bit interesting gear and things, because here you can't get what you want. So why don't you just move out and forget about that complaint?
Well, I'm not saying no, but how are we going to find out about those flying monkeys?
Don't you think they will simply follow us?
Well,
I think half the world will want to follow us after today.
well, at least I got a jug of that cactus stuff.
I mean, it's up to you if you want to wait around, but I
Oh.
don't see the point.
Oh, all right.
Geiger, what about you?
And
My
I'll-
back hurt.
At this point, I'll even say Geiger, and I'll be quite shocked at your terrible state and go over and try to help you.
Okay, it sounds like you're going to.
Yeah, I think we're gonna we're
Hey,
going to
okay, should we move
vacate
on?
the premises if we can.
Okay, you have time to get away before anyone else does anything. I think the dabber definitely isn't in continuing to shoot you if you're leaving. The badger obviously was already surrendering, so you can move on. How are you going back to your truck and taking that with you?
Yes.
We are okay.
And how are you moving your truck? I'm aware that when you arrived, it was being pulled by Optima. I don't know if that is the only way it can move.
So, Akma, would you mind to move the truck again, or should we leave it here and only take those jetpacks?
My position would be you can retreat and leave, You cannot retreat and leave pulling the truck. Because that's not
because
very fast.
the witch will say, "Who did this?" and they'll say, "Them." Right?
But I don't see a reason why your truck cannot also actually move. under
You
its own
did.
power.
You allowed as much in the first session, and I didn't say it didn't
I
have any
believe-
gasoline.
I
So
believe. I think they say they come with gasoline.
in that case, I shall capitalize on what I rolled, which was a pickup truck. Should it come with fuel, then that's fine. I'll sigh and say, "Well, all right, Bessie. Looks like we got to wake you up."